The Fashion Week event 2025 has been taken over by Team Go Rocket and Giovanni, and this time Giovanni has got Shadow Palkia. And so today we're going to be working our way through this special research right here to go ahead and find Giovanni and catch the brand new Shadow Legendary and one of the strongest Shadow Legendaries we have in this entire game. So without further ado, hello everyone, I hope you're doing well, and I've already gone and finished page 1, so let's go ahead and claim these rewards. We get 5 Pineapple Berries and a Mysterious Component. I did have to claim that middle task right there. I gave you 10 Pokeballs. A couple days ago I needed Pokeballs badly, and so I just had to go ahead and claim that, but just know, you get 10 Pokeballs from that. I can go ahead and claim these rewards. Right here, we get ourselves 500 Stardust, we get ourselves 1500 XP, and an encounter with Beanie Wooper. Yes, we have got some brand new costume Pokemon featured with this event, which was a nice surprise, to be honest. We've got the Beanie Wooper, which honestly should have been in part 1, but at least it's here. We've got the costume Sneasel, the costume Absol, and the costume Krogunk in the wild, which was initially supposed to just be a snapshot encounter, but thankfully they made it a wild encounter for this event, which is cool, so you'll have to see it. We'll see if we can get any of those shinies today. Wooper is the one I want the most. Absol and Sneasel are boosted, so I wouldn't be surprised if we pick those up, but, you know, I'll take any, to be honest. I need to find a shiny for today to keep the streak going, so hopefully we can find it. Now we can go ahead and move on to page 2. We have to catch 20 Pokemon, purify 5 Shadow Pokemon, and defeat 6 Team Go Rocket Grunts. Should be very easy to go ahead and do. Got a Grunt right here. Let's see if we can get maybe some good Shadow Pokemon, and hopefully some new Shadow Shinies, which there are some new ones with this event. So we'll see if we can find those today, but we'll have to see. As I said, the Team Go Rocket leaders have got a brand new rotation of Shadow Pokemon this event, and honestly, they're not as good as they were last time. I mean, I don't think anything is going to top last rotation. Ralts, Galarian, Zacigoon, and Beldum was just such a busted rotation. It's a really good Shinies as well, but this time is more PvP focused with their rotation. So Sierra, which we're battling right now, has got probably the best Shiny Shadow in this rotation, being Shadow Skorupi, which is definitely the one I want to go ahead and pick up the most in this rotation. Orlo has got Shadow Alolan Grimer, which is a brand new Shiny Shadow, so it's a new one to chase. And then Cliff has got the returning Shiny Shadow, being Shadow Cubone, which, while yes, it is a returning Shiny Shadow, it is still a very much worth it one to go for, considering the fact that on the very rare occasion we do have a period of time where Cubone can evolve into Alolan Marowak. Now, it has happened once since Shadow Cubone has been available as a Shiny, but basically it's one of the rarest Shiny Shadows to own in the game, the Shiny Shadow Alolan Marowak. So personally, I'm going for all of them this time around. I really want the Skorupi. If I had to pick one out of this whole rotation I could get, definitely be Skorupi, but I'm going for the Cubone as well, because I mean, again, Shiny Shadow Alolan Marowak, if it does end up coming around and, you know, a period of time where we can evolve to that, it could be such a rare Shiny Shadow to own, and I really want to try and pick it up. But as I said, Skorupi is the one I want the most, so we'll see if we can get it here. I think so far this rotation I've done about 15 leaders, so still on the roads for this rotation, but when it comes to team leaders as a whole, I didn't get a single Shiny Shadow last time, so hopefully we can break the drought. Nope. And 196. I have actually seen a purified Hundo Skorupi. My first leader of this rotation was a 227 Shadow Skorupi. It was a 15, 14, 15, so I purified it to be a Hundo. I know it was a really good IV Shadow Skorupi. It was a 98%, but it's Skorupi. I don't do PvP, and it's not good in raids or anything, so I figured, we'll just add a Hundo to the collection, but unfortunately, 196 isn't great. It's not shiny, so we're gonna move on. Can I get a Sneasel? No. Although I will say, it's strange to see Sneasel weather boosted. We've got Foggy Weather for whatever reason today. It's not foggy in the slightest. Or at least it's not as foggy as I've seen it in the past, but we've got foggy weather today, so we'll see if we can get a weather boosted Hundo. This definitely is not it. Yeah, we'll see if we can get ourselves a weather boosted Hundo Sneasel, or Absol actually, today, but mostly looking for the shinies. And there we go, just finished page 2. We get 5 Pineapple Berries, we get 10 Great Balls, and 3 Mysterious Components. That'll help out with the next page, I believe, because I think on the next one, we have to go out and battle each of the leaders once, so those will definitely help with that. But anyway, claim the rules, so we get some Stardust, some XP, and an encounter with the costume Krogunk. I have no idea what the Hundo CP is for this, so this could be good, you never know. And it's absolutely terrible. Okay, moving on. Page 3, we have to, battle each of the leaders once. It should be very easy. Go ahead and get that done. Let's see what leaders we've got nearby. Okay, got one up there, one over there. Yeah, it should be very easy. Go find each of these leaders and see if we can get a shiny Shadow. That would be nice. And that's Orlo down. Let's go and see if we can get a shiny Shadow Alolan Grimer. It's the one I want the least from this rotation, but hey, I wouldn't mind if we got it. It's gonna be purple? That was green. And 459. Rubbish. Okay, start working towards the next leader, I guess. And that's our shiny for the day. It's another Curlia. It's my third one this event, I believe. They are shiny boosted, so it makes sense. But hey, I'm just happy we got a shiny for today. I'm gonna be honest, today is gonna be a very short grind for me. The past 2 days, I've been filming a massive video for this event that'll be out in a couple weeks. But yeah, I'm exhausted from that, and so I really don't want to be out here for too much today. I just want to get the special research done, get Shadow Palkia, and then head home and just chill because I'm exhausted. So I was kind of worried we wouldn't get a shiny today, or like, you know, it'd be at least difficult to get a shiny, but hey, managed to go and pick it up with the Curlier, 89 CP, 511.9. It's not great, but it's another shiny. I'm happy with that. And that's Cliff down. Come on, let's see a shiny Shadow Cuban. As I said, definitely a good idea to go for these because Shadow will over Marowak. If we ever get the opportunity to evolve to it again, the shiny Shadow is going to be insanely rare. So hopefully this Cuban will be green. It's not, it's brown. And 202. I've seen 212. It wasn't a Purified Thunder or anything. So I can tell you now, this isn't great. But anyways, just need to find Sierra now. Then we can go look for Giovanni, which will be fun. And that's Sierra down. Okay, so first off, let's see if we can get a red Skorupi. We can't. Okay. Second, let's go ahead and clean these rewards. We get a bunch of XP. Now cleaning these rewards, we get some Stardust, we get some more XP, and a Super Rocket Radar. You'll love to see it. Now for page 4, we have to find the Tingo Rocket Boss, battle the Tingo Rocket Boss, and defeat the Tingo Rocket Boss, which is of course Giovanni. So let's equip the Super Rocket Radar. Let's go ahead and use the Super Rocket Radar. See what's nearby. Okay, there's none like near us, but there's a bunch over there. So first off, we're gonna quickly do this Minchino race because I've got to win a raid task. And then we'll go track those down and see if we can find Giovanni. Hopefully we can. Normally when I try to find Giovanni, I have terrible luck with the decoys and stuff. I just like find like 10 decoys before finding Giovanni. So hopefully it doesn't happen today. We'll have to see. But first off, let's knock down this Minchino raid, see if we can get the shiny, because I would like to try to get it. First Giovanni, stop with checking. Please don't be a decoy. Oh, first try. Okay, cool. I'm telling you, normally when I go try and find Giovanni, like, he's just a nightmare to track down. I found a bunch of grunts beforehand, but this time, got him first try, which is nice. Okay, right, let's go ahead and battle Giovanni. So, of course, with Giovanni having Shadow Palkia this time around, your best counters going against it is going to be any fairy types. I guess is probably best. Dragon types can work, but of course, if the Palkia has like a dragon type fast attack, your dragon is going to go down a lot, like, very quickly. So personally, I'm just going to run Togekiss. His first Pokemon is always Persian, so Lucario will handle that. Kyogre will handle, I'm pretty sure, all of his second Pokemon, because I think they're all ground types. So this team should do it. So let's go ahead and go in on this Giovanni battle. And for Persian, Lucario, as I said, takes it down very easily. There we go. Hopefully that's Rhyperior next. I think that's Rhyperior. Yep, cool. Got 2 Aura Spheres charged up, so Lucario should be able to get rid of both his shields, which will be nice. There we go. There's 1. And there's 2. Now, depending on his fast attack, things are just going to switch. Oh, that did a lot of damage. I know Lucario is weak to like Mudslap and stuff, but jeez. Okay, going in on with Kyogre. Kyogre will eat like chunks this thing down. And now he has got Shadow Palkia. Go ahead and throw an Origin Pulse at it. It shouldn't do too much. Yeah, I didn't think it would, but hey, it's extra damage. Togekiss should be able to tank it, I think. Hopefully it doesn't get to a charge attack before us, or hopefully we can farm it down beforehand. Yep, there we go. Didn't even need to use a charge attack. Perfect. There we go. Giovanni has been defeated. Now hopefully we can get ourselves a good Shadow Palkia here. Shadow Palkia is, I don't think it's the best dragon type in the game. Mega Rayquaza is always going to be the best dragon in the game, but I know it's good. I think it's like 0.1 DPS better than the Origin form. So I'm hoping we can get a good one here. Either way, I'm powering up to level 40. Hopefully we can get a good one. Let's go to bonus challenge. There is Palkia. 860. That is not the best. I don't know exactly what the 100 XP is, but I've seen people get like 868. I don't think that was like the best, so I don't think this is great, unfortunately. There we go. Now let's go ahead and catch it. Let's go ahead and check these IVs. It's not the best. 10, 8, 10. Not the best IVs, but this is still better than Origin Palkia. So, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and power it up. Probably level 40. I don't know if I'm going to do it now, just because I don't know if I have the... Well, I have the Stardust for it, but I don't know if I want to spend it just yet. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. We're not going to send it to level 50. I'm saving the XL candies for the Origin form, and also for, I guess, when this thing comes to Shadow Race. Because do remember, if you get a bad IV Shadow Palkia here, like I did, don't worry about it too much, because probably not like within the next year, but probably next 2 years-ish, it will come to shadow raids. So I mean, like, you know, you can definitely get a better one there. But don't worry about it too much if you don't get a good one, like, you know, when it's here from Giovanni. Because of course, you know, again, it'll come into shadow raids. But still, I think it's worth powering up to level 40. So let's go ahead and power it up to 3815. There we go. Need to go ahead and TM away frustration. So let's go ahead and do that now. There's Shadow Palkia. Not the best IV one, but hey, we did it. Let's go ahead and claim these rewards here for finishing page 4. We get 10 Hyper Potions, 10 Ultra Balls, and 6 Max Revives. Now we can claim these rewards. Get 2,000 Stardust. We get ourselves 3,000 XP and an encounter with Absol. It's not going to be shiny. And 1063. I think you look for something in the 1080s from the research for Absol. So don't think it's great. 14, 15, 10. It's alright, I guess. Now for page 5, we can just claim these rewards to get a bunch of Stardust, and then we can claim the final rewards for the special research. 5,000 Stardust, get free charge TMs, and we get ourselves 6,000 XP, and that is going to be the Giovanni special research done, and I think probably it for this video, I want to say. Now before we go ahead and wrap up today's video, I know we have only had one shiny in today's video. I mean, it was a very short adventure, so it makes sense we didn't have too many shinies in this video, but I do want to go ahead and cover a few from a few days earlier in this week. I was planning on turning into YouTube shorts, but I've decided we're not gonna do that for those, just because if I go ahead and focus on editing those, then this video is not gonna be up in time, and then all the videos in the next few days, which of course I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one every single day, because we've got a very busy few days with the game coming up. So I just decided we're not gonna turn those into shorts. I'll probably post the like clips of me catching them as shorts, but I'm gonna post like the 3-minute long form, short form like shorts for them. Instead, I just want to quickly go ahead and run through them here. So earlier this week on January 14th, we did have the Roselia Spotlight Hour. I didn't get the shiny, unfortunately, but I did actually manage to go ahead and get the Hundo, which is awesome. We had sunny weather, so they were weather boosted, and didn't get the shiny, but from what I was fast catching, which I think was only like 100 I caught out of like 400 checks, managed to go ahead and pick up the Hundo. I evolved it into Roserade, and this actually finishes the entire Roselia line for, which is fun. So finished the whole line there. You love to see it, but then did go for a shiny grind on the bus just to try and get a shiny for the day, which managed to go ahead and do. Got a shiny Skitty, which is nice. It's a shiny streak going to the 14th of January. Then managed to go ahead and get the shiny Palkia during raid hour on Wednesday, which keeps the streak going again. So managed to go ahead and pick that up. And also on Wednesday, managed to go ahead and pick up a shiny Mankey while recording the Daily Incense, which is actually really high CP. It's not a Shundo or anything. One of the highest CP Mankeys I've ever seen. It was like a 15, 13, 8, yeah. Pretty high CP shiny Mankey. It's annoying because it's another Mankey, and I don't want these things considering it's had a community day and it's December community day, considering the fact that I have a ton from before those, and it's a very common shiny. So the best shiny to get, but hey, it's another one added to the collection. Now for Thursday and Friday, not gonna say anything about the shinies we got during those just yet. I will say, did get a shiny each day, but it's gonna be saved for a video coming out in a couple weeks, so we're not gonna talk about them just yet. But do just know the shiny streak of the year is still going, which, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, really should have mentioned this earlier in the year, but I do just quickly want to go ahead and give credit to Tony TM Pokemon, fellow Pokemon GO content creator. I got the idea from him to try and get a shiny every single day this year. He managed to do it the entirety of last year, and considering going into this year, I know I really wanted to step up my game with grinding this game this year, and so I just thought, you know what, I'll take a bit of inspiration from him and try and catch a shiny every single day this year. So just want to go ahead and say, Tony TM Pokemon, that's the guy I got the idea for the challenge for. So go subscribe to him. He's on the road to 100k. Go subscribe to him. He's a great content creator. He puts in a lot of work into this game and into what he does, and honestly, much respect for him. So definitely make sure to go check him out. Incredible player, and yeah, just want to go ahead and say, got the idea for the challenge from him. But we are 18 days in, and we still have a shiny every single day this year. I'm gonna try and keep it for the rest of the year, but we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, just know, shiny streak of the year is still going. We're not gonna talk about the shinies that we got in the past 2 days just yet, because those will be in a video coming out in a couple of weeks time. So without further ado, with all that out of the way, it's time to go ahead and wrap up today's video. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Team Go Rocket takeover with the Fashion Week event. Honestly, I think it has really stepped up this event. The first part of it was good, don't get me wrong, but there are a lot of costume Pokemon that I feel like just should have been featured, and they're featured with the Rocket takeover, which I think is really good of them. I'm happy they like at least included them for part 2. And plus, there were some decent shiny shadows. Don't get me wrong, they're not as good as the last rotation. As I said earlier in the video, I don't think any rotation can really beat that one. That one was incredible, but this one's still a pretty good one. Let me know in the comments what you think of this event and which shiny shadows that you're going for, and also how the event's gone for you guys. I know I'm a bit late to recording a video for the event, but trust me, you'll see why with the video coming out in a couple weeks time. But yeah, let me know what you think of the event, which shiny shadows you're going for, and how the event has gone for you guys. And while you're down there, feel free to do all the usual YouTube things, such as liking the video if you enjoyed, subscribe and ring that notification bell so you're notified as the 29th video comes out. And with all that said and done, let's thank you guys so much for watching. Click on the videos up on screen right now. I'm sure you'll enjoy them, and I'll see you guys in the next video for Shadow Horror Raid Day. Really excited for it. I'll see you guys then.